Hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Backpacking. Recently, I discovered on TikTok some new backpacking hot sauce powders. These are from a company called Wildfire Spice Co., coming out of Bend, Oregon. So I hit them up on Instagram, mainly because it didn't seem like I could order from the website, because they were working on it, and ordered up a few packs of these. Full disclosure, I did get a slight discount and a few freebies. And I decided to taste test them, one blind against each other, and compare them to what I normally take out on trail, which is what I have left of this collaboration between Fernway Food Co., sadly no longer in business, and Marshall's Hot Sauce out of Portland. It's been one of my favorites. Picked up a bunch of packs when they did that. The other one I've used a lot is this Farm to Summit. This is a dried sriracha powder. So excited to add these to the lineup. We have two offerings. We have the Cayenne Canyon. It is labeled as the beginner, and the Summit Smolder, which is labeled as the intermediate. After talking to the owner, he said two good meal options to compare them are the Cuban rice bowl from Good to Go and good old mac and cheese from Backpacker's Pantry. I don't know that he specified Backpacker's Pantry, but he said mac and cheese was a good one. So that's what we're going to start with here. Each of these bowls contains 3 ounces of mac and cheese and 1/8 of a teaspoon of hot sauce powder from the 4. My wife laid them out, so I have no idea what's in what. We're going to taste through these, and the next step we will try the Cuban rice bowl, and we'll rate them as to which are my favorites. So let's get into it. So when it comes to the Backpacker's Pantry mac and cheese, I think we have our lineup here. These two are very close. These two are also very close. I think this one just kind of edged it out as far as flavor. Good spice on these two. One of these just kind of tasted like adding cayenne powder to things. So coming in last place we have the Fernway Food Co. hot sauce powder. Full disclosure there, this thing's probably been open for quite some time and is, potentially expired. Not sure how long these are supposed to last. But again, just kind of tasted like adding cayenne. So a lot of powders do lose their potency over time. That might be why it didn't seem to pack much flavor there. Coming in third place, we have, interesting, Farm to Summit, the sriracha powder. This one has been open for probably about a year now. It was actually the last I had in there. So maybe I'll need to order another one. Maybe not, depending on how this next round goes. Which means in second place, we have the Summit Smolder. So to me in this, this did seem to have more heat, but lacked the flavor, which made that mac and cheese really, really nice. So that stands to reason this one is the milder of the two. Both were very good. Again, these two were fairly similar, so were these. So kudos to Wildfire Spice Co. there, first and second place. Congratulations on that. I will have my wife swap out the bowls here. We will see how things go with the Cuban rice bowl. So now we have the Cuban rice bowls. Same situation, 3 ounces of Cuban rice bowl in each bowl with 1/8 of a teaspoon of each of the selected powders there added in, mixed up. So we'll give them a taste and give them a ranking. Let's get into it. So the flavors with the Cuban Spice Bowl definitely blend better, I guess you'd say. So they don't stand out nearly as much. So at the end here, it seemed like nothing much was added. Where down here you definitely got some extra heat, but the flavors of the sauces themselves didn't necessarily seem like they were contributing a whole lot. But I think this is our order. So starting in last place, we have, once again, the Fernway Food Co. hot sauce. Coming in third place, son of a gun. Promise this isn't cooked. We have the Farm to Summit sriracha powder. In second place, we have the Cayenne Canyon, which means the Summit Smolder, which I think I picked because it had the most heat, is the winner. So out of those two comparisons, the Wildfire Spice goes one out. They are very easy to find, wildfirespice.com. Fairly inexpensive. I think they say on here each packet is the equivalent of a bottle of hot sauce, so it doesn't take a lot to spice up what you got. They're convenient size. I kind of hated how actually big this was. And they're compostable and manufactured right there in Bend, Oregon, so close to home for me. So check these out. You can find them on Instagram, Wildfire Spice Co. And again, wildfirespice.com. Seem pretty quick shipping, and they are a little close to home for me. So if you want to spice up those meals that you see reviewed on this channel, this is a new way to do so. Both were great, neither knocked my socks off, but the Summit Smolder definitely has a little more kick than the Cayenne Canyon. For more information on all the meals you see on this channel, visit TopShelfBackpacking.com. And until I see you again, cheers.